Hi there. We are here with Chase Fleischman today at Deep Ellum Art Company. Chase, thanks so much for joining us. We're really grateful for your time and
Thanks
coming
for
to
having me.
sit down and chat with us. Let's get started and tell us a little bit about your process.
It kind of changes from piece to piece. Sometimes I'll have an idea already in mind, and I'll kind of start with mock-ups and sketches, and then transfer that to canvas. And then sometimes I'll just throw a bunch of paint on the canvas and see where it goes.
Cool. Very, very cool. Chase was one of the first artists to show their work here at Deep Ellum Art Company. The robot mural on the west wall was one of the first ones to go up before our opening in September 2017. Chase, that was your first time painting something of that size, correct?
Yeah, that was actually my first time painting in general.
What medium did you work with previous to that?
Previous to that, my portfolio was only drawings, and that's actually what I'd submitted to ArtCo whenever y'all, I guess, initially sent out the artist call. Mm-hmm. And then I got an email saying that y'all wanted me to do the mural. And at first I thought it was like spam or something, or maybe like an incorrect email. But it turned out that y'all wanted that 22-foot mural painted in my style. So I had to kind of quickly learn how to paint, and it's kind of taken off since then, I suppose.
That's so cool. So were you, how did you approach that? If that was your first time to do something of that size and with a totally different medium, what was your process for that? How did you?
A lot of YouTube videos.
Right? You can learn just about anything on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And have you painted any other murals? Well, actually, you have already replaced the initial mural with the current one that's up there, which is one of my favorites. It's so fun, super colorful, and I just love the scene.
Thank you.
If you haven't seen it, it actually looks as if you're looking into the building because it's the stage with the people in the audience or the robot audience. Anyway, it's just super cute. And have you painted any other murals other than those two on kind of your spot on the wall?
So I actually just this past, I think a couple weeks ago, I did a mural in my son's room.
I saw you post about. I love that one. So fun.
Yeah, I was supposed to do that before he was born, but then life happened, so it took about 2 years. But so far it's just been those two and then his.
Oh, cool. So that is a good opportunity to mention that Chase is available for commission work. The mural in his son's room has taken his kind of signature look with the robots and put it in the most adorable scene for children. One of them's reading a book. Anyway, it's just, I love it. So fun. Reza will enjoy that for years to come.
Yeah, my wife made sure when I was working on that one, she was very strict because, my style for most of my robots is usually, I guess, more darker, creepy kind of stuff. So I had to be very careful not to traumatize my kid. And one of the stipulations for that one was no robots can be looking directly at my kid. So
Gotcha.
He didn't want to wake up from a nap or something and see a robot just staring at him. So.
No, it was just so clever to see. And honestly, they look like they could be illustrations for a children's book, which I know you've got another project that you're working on right now.
Yeah, so because I make bad decisions, I've also decided to start my own graphic novel in between everything else I'm working on. So I'm in the process of that right now. I'm doing everything solo on that one, so all the penciling, inking, coloring, all that stuff. So stay tuned for that one. It's still pretty much in the infancy because I kind of have to juggle between working on that and then working on commission pieces or paintings for shows and stuff like that. But it'll get done eventually. Prop 10, The Robots Saga is what it's called.
Cool. Is this a concept you've had floating around for some time and then have just gotten the chance to put pencil to paper?
Yeah, I initially came up with it, I think, probably around 2017 is when I started kind of finally putting some ideas on paper. And that's when I also got the mural gig, so I had to postpone it for that and then learn how to paint a mural.
Oh, wow.
So it's just been something I've been kind of chugging along at slowly but surely, and also kind of teaching myself how to do a graphic novel, basically, because there's a whole lot of drawing involved
process,
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's actually, and just like I guess a brief summary on it. It's like a futuristic Dallas steep Ellum kind of thing, where robots have kind of taken over like pretty much everything in the workforce, the economy, and all that stuff. And then there's a group that wants to shut them down, and that's the Prop 10 measures, basically like put it on a ballot to see if people want to vote for keeping robots or getting rid of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That sounds cool. I can't wait to see the finished product on that. So what is it like to balance being an artist, a husband, a dad? How do you find time to manage all those, to juggle all those?
Really, the biggest change now is I can only really work on the artwork when my kid's asleep or if he's napping. So it's pretty much just instead of being able to kind of like work on it at any time of day, like outside of my normal job, I have to wait till he's asleep or napping. So it's pretty much just only evenings or only this small window of time during the day that I can work on this stuff.
Can you tell us a little bit about when you discovered art?
I think I've always been interested in art. But like I said earlier, like my portfolio previously was only drawings. So that's that was my main focus up until very recently. But yeah, I've always been interested in artwork.
So as a kid, you enjoyed drawing and doodling, and
yeah.
Do you have any journals or sketchbooks? As from
Pretty much anything that I worked on or touched as a kid has drawings all over it.
Cool. Do you have any formal training? Is this something that you went to school to study, or did you?
I guess sort of. Like I took like the usual art classes in high school and stuff like that, and like the AP art and all that. And then once I got to college, I started taking as many art electives as I could, even though my degree wasn't specifically in like traditional mediums or anything like that. Like if I could take I took some life drawing courses to get better at figure drawing and stuff like that. So
Cool. What about influences? Anybody, any major influences that helped shape your career as an artist?
I think growing up, probably the main one, which is probably the same for a lot of artists, would be like Salvador Dali, that kind of style, stuff like that. But then for drawings, even though it has nothing to do with my style whatsoever, another big influence was MC Escher.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Like, even though I have no desire to ever try to do anything geometric like he does, but that was also a big influence.
Oh, cool. That's very cool. I've actually been to the Escher Museum.
Awesome.
Is it in The Hague? Den Haag? I'll have to fact check that. But anyway, it blew my mind.
Right.
Completely crazy cool. All right. Talk to me about what other ways are you creative? Do you do anything outside of art to be creative, or?
I'm a drummer as well.
Drummer?
Yeah.
What? Learned something new. Tell me about that. Is this something that you've always done, or?
Yeah, I think I started when I was probably 9 or 10, and I've always been playing since then. And my brother's actually a guitar player, and,
Oh, cool.
and he gigs around Dallas a lot.
Oh, cool.
So we kind of grew up, jamming together and working on music
little
and stuff
family
like that.
band?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just like the Partridge Family.
Is that something? Are your parents musical, or?
No, it was pretty much just me and my brother.
Just you and your
Yeah.
brother. Cool. Have y'all played shows together, or?
I mean, we've done small stuff, but it's been a long time. We kind of like I kind of started putting a lot more focus on the art side, and he put a lot more focus on the music side.
Gotcha.
But we've been talking a lot more about getting back together and trying to work on some projects.
Cool. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Also, I have to say that I've seen some of your posts about really tasty meals you've made. Anything on the menu this week?
Gonna do skirt steak fajitas tomorrow.
Oh, what time?
Whatever time my kid lets me.
Excellent. I'll be by then. Just hit me up with a text. All right. What about? Do you have any advice for anyone seeking a career in the arts?
I mean, I'm still kind of navigating it myself. Like, I've been in the scene since 2013, but it really started kind of, I guess, blowing up a lot more once I started working with Artco. Because again, like I said, like before that, it was all just drawing based, and that drawings don't really sell quite as well. It's so now that I'm working bigger, more colorful, painting, stuff like that, it's doing a lot better. But I mean, really, I just say, if you're interested in it, just kind of always keep hustling. Just try to get better.
Yep.
Like if never stay stagnant, I guess. And
Oh, that's a good word. Yeah, stagnant is definitely the way to literally come to a standstill.
Yeah.
I mean,
I do that sometimes too. Like I'll find out that I haven't really been painting lately or drawing or something like that. So I'll kind of like force myself to get back into the rhythm of it. But then like another side that I think a lot of people overlook is the marketing side. Like if you don't know how to sell yourself or talk about your work, then you're going to also kind of find yourself stuck.
Absolutely. You could be a fantastic artist, but if you don't know how to, like you said, market yourself or let people know that you know, have stuff to sell, it can be kind of difficult.
Yeah. Just
Cool.
get out there, talk to people, network. If you get rejected, so be it. Just go to the next one.
Don't take no for an answer.
That's right.
Cool. Well, Chase, thank you so much for your time. We're going to head over to the art wall here so we can feature several of the pieces that are available in the gallery show. Specifically, this one right here. Tell me, what's the title of this one, Chase? I don't...
That one was called Banjo Bot.
Banjo Bot.
Yeah.
So this one and several others just like it are available in the Chaotic Normalcy show that are listed in the gallery wall tab on our website. So be sure to check those out. Hi there, we're back with Chase Fleischman here at Ellum Art Company in front of the gallery wall to showcase some of his featured pieces in the Chaotic Normalcy show. So we mentioned the robot banjo when we were interviewing a minute ago. Do you want to tell us a little bit about how your signature robot look is a little different from some of these other pieces we have featured here?
Yeah. So kind of like what I mentioned earlier during the interview is just always trying to get better. So I don't want to be kind of like only the robot guy. So I've also kind of started to try to branch out in painting people and landscape and stuff like that, but still kind of keeping it to my own unique kind of style.
Your interpretation?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I love these portrait pieces. This one over here I definitely see a mix of both of those. I can't read. What's the name of this one over here?
This one is human automation. So it actually has a robot in it, but very small. It doesn't take it's not the main focus
Not
of
the
the
center,
piece.
doesn't take center stage in that one, but yeah, that the lines and the detail of his beard and mustache on that one are just, there's so much character in that piece. Really, really cool.
Thank you.
And this one right here is a really different look with the landscape. Super cool. What was your process for this piece?
So with this one, I knew I wanted to have kind of like a shipwreck kind of piece, but then as I started working on it, and I wanted to have kind of like I like the above water, underwater kind of like mixture.
Juxtaposition.
Yeah.
Cool.
So like I was working on that, and then as I started working on it, I kind of thought it might be cooler instead of being like a shipwreck to make it kind of more of like a spaceship crashed in the water.
Oh, cool.
So it still kind of keeps with my overall sci-fi kind of stuff, especially with like the color scheme and everything. So it looks like it may not actually be on Earth.
Yeah, futuristic or other planet-like
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, super cool. Well, Chase and Bubba's show, Chaotic Normalcy, runs through January 20th, and you can find all of those pieces and other. So Chase and Bubba have been showing here really since the beginning. So you can find pieces featured in this show and other items of theirs on or under the gallery tab or the gallery wall tab on our website. So be sure to support local if you're in the position to shop. Supporting local artists is also just a way to contribute to community. So be sure to check those out. And also, Deep Ellum Art Company, we're doing Art Co to Go. We've got our 7 craft on draft beverages available for purchase. And you bundle, if you bundle buying more than one, you definitely save a little bit there. So that's makes a great gift if you are hunkering down at home and or if you're getting together small gatherings and you're hosting these make delicious libations for the holidays. So be sure to check that out. There's also art bundles for purchase. We've got a ton of merch, glassware, fun pins, all kinds of stuff that, like I said, supporting local does everything to keep your community or keep invested in your community and keep us going. But we are super excited to, once the Chaotic Normalcy show comes down, Sarah Curl Larson is going to be the guest curator for our upcoming show that begins January 21st. So stay tuned for details about that. And we're so pumped because I didn't even know this. It's so exciting because Sarah's got a lot of fun stuff planned. And the name of the show is the Funhouse Apocalypse Show. Once again, January 21st. Stay tuned for details. Chase is going to be a part of that show also. So I'm so excited to see what he brings to the table for that upcoming show. So we're just super excited. And thank you so much again for coming, Chase. We really appreciate your time. It's been really fun to get to know you a little bit better. And honestly, like I said, Chase really has been with us from the very beginning. From, like I said, the mural on the wall. And just, it's been a real pleasure to see him grow as an artist and to really think outside the box. It's kind of one of those things that is just so fun to be a part of all of these adventures with all of these artists that we get to collaborate with. So, and be on the lookout for his graphic novel. And hopefully that process moves along smoothly for you. So we're so grateful for your time, and thank you, Chase. We love having you here. Appreciate
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks so much.